The second her lips brushed my ear in the dark and I heard my own name, I froze. We'd just gotten married, hours ago, cake still sticky in my teeth, her bouquet already wilting on the hotel dresser. But the way she said it, low and dangerous, like a secret, like a confession, made my heart crack open. Then, as if she'd just told the punchline to a joke only she knew, she started laughing. Not a sweet laugh, not relief or happiness, but the kind of laugh that dares you to ask questions you're not ready to hear answers to. I pulled away and stared at her, searching her eyes for some explanation, for any sign she was still the woman I thought I'd married. She just smiled, wide and sharp, and whispered, "You were always the secret, you know. The one I had to keep hidden from everyone else." For a second, I wondered if she was drunk, delirious, maybe just giddy from the adrenaline of the day. But she reached for me, her fingers trailing over my shoulder, and I saw something cold flicker across her face, a challenge, or maybe a warning. I started putting it together. The late-night calls she always took outside. The sudden trips home to see her sister. The way she'd flinch every time someone from her past ran into us. I thought I was the other man, her little adventure, the thrill she kept on the side, the reason she kept her ring in her pocket until the ink dried on the marriage license. But now, lying next to her in a bed that felt colder than ever, I realized I was the one she'd been hiding from the world, the shadow stitched between her old life and the one she wore for show. There was no big fight, no screaming match or thrown glass. She just rolled over and said, "You always wanted the truth, right?" I nodded, but inside I was screaming. Because here it was, I was the secret. Not the villain, not the hero, just the twist she needed to keep her story interesting. And the worst part was, I'd spent so long chasing her, I'd forgotten what it felt like to actually be wanted, instead of just being someone else's surprise.